Hi, Melanie Hill here. And why is your home still not selling? Well, first, we are coming out of a pretty slow 2024. And while we have a really good outlook for this upcoming year, you're still up against some stale inventory that didn't sell last year. Buyers still haven't really started coming back out of the market heavily. So, market conditions matter. Number two, how are your photos? If your photos are not professional and really showcase the home, that's a big deal because that's the first thing that a buyer is seeing. And if the home doesn't even look nice in the photos, they're not going to come step foot into your home to see it. So make sure that your photos are light and bright and showcase the floor space, not just zoomed into specific features in the home. Or if they see a blemish in one of the photos, they're going to think, well, there's probably a lot more wrong with the home. So make sure those look nice. Number three is lack of staging. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay to have somebody bring in new furniture. If you're living in the home and you have furniture, just make sure there's a good flow of space so that when a buyer's walking through, there's not anything in their way. Declutter. Make sure there's not a ton of stuff on your countertops or in your closet floor so that people can see the space. Number four, condition of your home. Is the home really outdated? Are there blemishes all over the walls? Do you need just a little fresh paint, or is there ding in the wall or scratches on the back door from a dog? Anything like this makes a buyer think that there's probably more going on with the home that may be a higher price tag to fix. So it's really worth getting these things done before you list. And if you don't have the time or you don't want to do those things, then make sure it's reflected in your list price. And lastly, and I know that none of us want to hear this, but how's your home priced? We're just not in the market back in 2021 where we could price here and you'd still bring in buyers. There are not as many buyers out right now. So if you don't price right just out of the gate, then you could be losing a significant number of buyers because once it sat stale for too long, then nobody's going to come in to see the house. A true comp for your home is what has sold in your neighborhood recently. And so look at similar sized homes and make sure that your pricing is not way above what anything else in the neighborhood has sold for. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into pricing, but overall, just make sure you're pricing to the current market. So all of this to say, if you're not selling quite as quickly as you had hoped, maybe look at some of these things, reach out to your agent and see if they have any advice that you just haven't thought of yet, or maybe even consider doing some updating. Take it back off the market and let the days on market reset. If you have any questions at all, I'm always happy to answer them, so just reach out. Thanks.